All right, it is therapy day. I just saw my counselor. I was telling her that Wendy's is doing this $3 Baconator promotion, and man, oh man, is it distracting. It's all I can think about. And I get to walk past the Wendy's on my way back to my tent to pick up my stuff to go and charge my phone at Panera. And golly gee willikers Batman, all I really want is like $4. I have $10 that I could cash out from one of these game apps. I'm trying to grow it to 50 because if I can grow it to 50 before I cash out, they'll give me like 50 free cents. And frankly, because I'm trying to replace my tent, and that is going to be $65 retail plus tax, so we're going to call it 80 bucks just to make sure that I've got it. And then about 30 bucks a week is what I consume in smokes. Even $3 on a Baconator on hot food is more than I can really, justify. I was telling my therapist, and it's actually very true about me. It's not the cigarettes and the nicotine to which I'm addicted. It's not the cigarettes and the nicotine that I'll sell my life out for, that I'll actually make terrible decisions that hurt my future for. A Baconator and a large fry though? Yeah, I've compromised my life many times in the past for a Wendy's Baconator and large fry. Many times. You're like, stop smoking cigarettes, you'll be happier. Stop smoking weed, you'll be happier. And I'm like, no, stop eating Wendy's burgers, you'll be happier. It won't hurt so much when you walk around. You won't have as much weight that you're carrying around, first of all. And second of all, you will have more money jangling around in your pocket. So for me right now, if for $2.50 a day I could swing meal replacement shakes, I wouldn't even eat solid food anymore. Because the ascetic has to make compromises. And food and a home are the first thing that can go when you're an ascetic. When you're willing to give your life to God and just trust that the magic is going to work and that the miracles will happen and that there will be people out there that are willing to catch you when you fall, food becomes largely unimportant. In fact, it becomes a drug just like any other. But boy, do I tell you, $3 isn't that much. I could really make it happen. I'm thinking about it. In fact, I might break down and do it anyway now that I've been talking about it so much. And it has been 2 weeks since the last time I had hot food. Speaking of my rage quit from Christ's Table, my therapist said she was proud of me for advocating for myself, for standing up for myself in public where other downtrodden people could see it, and that she's disappointed that I'm not still going back there to be a public speaker for these people, to be an advocate for the poor in Zanesville. And I told her that, you know, a certain amount of why I don't in fact go back there to be an advocate for the poor of Zanesville is that I realized that I was being an advocate for the poor of Zanesville, and the poor of Zanesville weren't rallying around me to make sure that I have food and shelter. So if I'm going to advocate for anybody, I'm going to advocate for intelligence on YouTube. That's where my time and money are going to be spent.